Hi, Fi. Thanks for being here again. That really means a lot. Thank you. You like the jazz music? I know, me too. I have a pretty decent collection of really soft and soothing, easygoing music that is available to play on stream. So I thought I would kind of mix it up and choose a different background song for each stream. But I like the idea of picking out a specific tune for each story. So I'll be using the same one for the story that I did on Tuesday. Or Monday. I know my days of the week. But anyway, yes, we are back. Monday was our first stream. It was kind of a test stream, and it went pretty well. Tunde. Yes, we had like a few little hiccups, but you know, we don't mind hiccups too much as long as we don't have them all day long. Hiccups can be kind of cute. Like this, listen. Just kidding. Those are fake hiccups. No. Anyway, but so yeah, we figured out what was wrong with the chat. As you can see, it's showing up next to me right now, so that's working. And we played a little bit of Critter Cove, which we'll do some more today in a bit here. And we got to make me in Critter Cove, so that was really fun. I think it turned out super cute. But yeah, let's see, what else? What have you been up to, Fi? Anybody else lurking in chat? If you care to chime in, feel free. Tell me what's been going on. But if you're just here for the cozy vibes, that is totally fine too. I am feeling much better. I think I mentioned that I was just a little bit sick over the new year, and had to cough several times during my stream on Monday, but I don't think we'll have that same problem today. Things mostly cleared out. Thank goodness, not a moment too soon, right? Played Skyrim today. Wait, you're trying me? Fi! Oh. Well, that's super cute. Thank you. I've been really enjoying seeing your drawings. Like, it makes me happy to see people picking up drawing, because it's easy sometimes to like look at other successful furry artists and just be like, wow, I'm never gonna be that good. But you know what? First of all, it's not a for sure thing that you'll never be as good as some of those other artists, but you also don't have to be. You know, it's just nice to draw sometimes. So I'm glad that you're doing it. And the more you do it, the more you'll figure out like what way you like to draw. So good for you, Fi. I appreciate it. Keep it up. I want to keep seeing your drawings, whether or not they're of me. Oh. Let's see. The weekend is coming up. That's always nice. Have a birthday party on the weekend, so those are always fun. You've been an inspiration. Oh, thank you. I really like hearing that, because like I try to be encouraging and uplifting and everything, so yeah. But yeah, we're going to a birthday party of my nephew it's gonna be Minecraft themed, so that should be fun. I know there's a lot. There's quite a few Baby Fur and ABDL Minecraft streamers. I have not played Minecraft much myself, to be honest. The only time I really played it is, well, I played it a few times with some of my younger friends, but other than that, and it was very briefly, so yeah, I may just leave that to those who already know what they're doing. Like some of the other games that I've got. Let me see, let me send out a quick message here real quick. Okay, and got my water here. You know, okay, I'm curious what you think. Hi Mayara, thanks for being here. Love ya, love ya. I'm curious what you think about this, because so the focus of my stream is like, when I do play games, I try to focus on like cozy games or relaxing games, games without a lot of like combat or you know, tense situations. But I did wonder whether it would be possible to play a modded version of Skyrim that, with like all the combat turned off, where you could just like explore the wilderness, you know what I mean? I'm curious if there's a thing, if that's a thing that exists. Yeah, dude, I would appreciate that, because like the environment in Skyrim is beautiful, and it would be great to just like walk around and like pick flowers and get up close to the animals without them going crazy and attacking. I want to go pet a bear, give them a big bear hug. And being able to just walk the paths without having to worry about highwaymen. That sounds like that could be really interesting. I wonder if that would work. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? The music's really loud. Let me adjust. Let me know if that's a little bit better. Pet a kitten, yes. Little baby tiger. Little baby mountain lion. All the little babies, I want to pet them all. There was that man not too long, well, it was a few years ago, but who was like filming a baby cougar while he was hiking, and then suddenly Mama came out and she was mad. Luckily he didn't get hurt, but yeah. Oh yeah, you can't pet the baby kittens or you itch, or you just deal with it anyways, yeah. Sometimes we have to suffer for the things we love, right? Let me see, let me check on something real quick, because I thought I enabled... We should be seeing a little, like, chatbot or something, but maybe I didn't do it right. The bot is currently not in your chat. Uh-oh, okay. One second here. Making another little adjustment. VOD needs. Oh, there we go. Okay. We should start seeing some automatic messages in chat now, like every 5 minutes or so. That was one thing that I was interested in checking on, that they added recently. Let's see, another thing I added recently. Let me see if this is working. It's, did it work? No, it didn't. It didn't do anything when I... Somebody, let me test something. Somebody type ! lurk. L-U-R-K. I don't know, maybe it doesn't do it when I do it? That would be weird, though. Base Jackal! Thank you for being here, and thank you for lurking. It did work. Okay, good. It doesn't appear in the little chat thingy on the side, like in the video, but Stream Elements is working, so that's good to know. !lark. Yup. Thanks for being here, Base Jacqueline. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Let's see, what else do we have going on? You know what? Let me see. Everybody should follow Base Jackal as well, because Base Jackal is a really fun kid fur streamer, which I don't see many kid fur streamers. Lots of baby fur and ABDLs, but Base Jackal's character, I believe, is 10 years old, right? That's what I remember. And so it's... Yeah, I thought so. So it's really cool to see that, and yeah, I love seeing more kid furs. Get that little kid energy that we all need in our lives. Yeah, you bet. I appreciate ya. The first stream of yours that I went to, Base Jackal, was To the Moon, which was like, I don't know how many people know about that game, but it made me cry. And I secretly love games that make me cry. Or, you know, have some kind of, like, emotional reaction. Or, like, the story is very poignant in that one. Yes, it was sad. But in kind of, like, a bittersweet kind of way. To the Moon is precious, yes. So you know about it too, yeah. I haven't played any other games in the series yet, though, so I should get on that. That was one that, I mean, there were a few things that, you know, were not my favorite, but the story itself was excellent, and it was very neat to be able to participate in the story of that game. And also, like, the game elements didn't get in the way of the story, which is really important when you're doing a largely story-focused game like To the Moon. So, yeah, anybody who hasn't played To the Moon yet, put that on your wish list. If you like that kind of story. Requiem? No? Requiem. I'm just gonna call it Requiem. It's also quite good and has music by the same composer. It has some pretty sad parts, but also a lot of fantasy and happy moments. Oh, good. Okay. To make myself a note. Can I jot that down? Actually, let me just... R-A-K-U-E-N. There we go. I will take a look at that after stream. Oh, Mayara just tasted a star drop. What's it taste like? That one's not supposed to have an alert. I need to turn it off for that one. That one's just supposed to be a quick little... Oh, just use a point. Let me see. Oh, Tourmaline the Yin, thank you for following. I need to move the alert so it's not covering my face. It was sparkly. Well, I want to save them for the other alerts. Hello! Hi, Tourmaline! Thank you for following. I appreciate you being here. My name is Eli. I am the Fluffy Dragon, and I do soft, cozy streams. We're gonna play a cozy game here in a little bit, and then after that, we are going to tell a bedtime story. Finish off with that. Yeah. I really like how the story turned out. My pronouns, I am he, him. Thank you so much for asking. Feel free to let us know your pronouns as well. I am he, him. I am a boy. I identify as a boy, but I do like some things that are traditionally a little bit girly, like the color pink, or wearing dresses. I guess a little bit of a femboy, or demi-boy, if you will. I don't know, I haven't quite decided on that in particular, but she, her, and it, its. Okay, awesome. Yes, Mayara is my significant other in real life. So say hi to the streamer spouse. Canonically, my character Eli does not have. I haven't decided on a partner for him yet. We should talk about that, Mayara. Yeah, great for you to be here. That brings us up to 20 followers. We only need 5 more to qualify for affiliate, which is exciting. You'd be open to that? You want to help design a new character who could be Eli's new friend, new love interest. Make me blush. Master Lupus, hi! Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Obviously. Thanks, you're here just in time, and thank you for the follow. Awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate all of the support, you guys. Need to add blushy cheeks. That's true. You know, I actually do. I have a version of blushy Eli. I should probably add that to my PNG tuber so that I can blush on command. Yeah. Also, I am having a fursuit made. Once the fursuit is made, I plan on adding, like, kind of switching back and forth between my PNG tuber and wearing my suit on stream. So that'll be fun. Your goal make me blush 24/7. Oh no! How dare you? You're gonna try and make me cute all the time? You can't make me cute all the time. That would be too much cute for one day. Don't you think? Or is that even possible? Is it possible to be too cute for a whole day? Too much cute. Cute all the time anyways? Oh. You're being too nice to me. Oh, really appreciate you guys chatting with me. Thanks for taking the time to be here with me. Yeah, it's been about 20 minutes. What do you say we, did you make me blush? Well, of course. Like I said, I need to add that to my PNG tuber so people can see me blush, but... But yeah, what do you say we go ahead and get started? We can keep chatting, too. You're adding blush. Okay. Well, it's your drawing. You can do what you want. We're gonna... Let's see. Go ahead and get started on... Critter Cove. Let's see. Yeah, come over here. I'm just gonna update the category here. Good to go. Name is audible, but I'm not? Wait, can you guys not hear me? Hang on. Oh, that's strange. I wonder why it did that. I wasn't muted in OBS. Okay. Oh well. Here we are now. No more technical glitches, please. We don't want them. Oh, good. Well, something must have happened. Multiple people said it muted out. And yeah, definitely let me know if the game music is too soft or too loud or anything like that. But anyway, we are going to continue. We just barely got to the island. Spent most of my time designing my character. But I love designing my character, so... Any game that I play, that's always the best part. Lots of Animal Crossing vibes in this game. Yeah, it is different. See, it's me! It's Eli in-game. And not wearing any clothes, but that's okay. Okay, well, let's get started. What can old Anchor do for ye? Oops, I didn't read all that. I'm not gonna read every single thing, but we'll do some. Okay, I need to find Renard. Oh, that's probably him. He's waving, so it must be. Oh my god! Oh my goodness, so squeaky! And I thought the shark was squeaky. Glad to finally meet you. I can't wait to get started on rebuilding Critter Cove. The mastermind behind this little venture. Need anything, just stop by and check out my wares. You've probably already noticed this town is in a less than ideal state. Honey, have you seen my pants? Not since I got to the island. They were stolen by some fish. Let's see. It'll be your job to fix it up, make a real destination, make a little coin along the way. Ah! Dolphin. Yes, those pants-stealing dolphins. You gotta watch out for them. Okay, free house? In this economy? A couple other folks who arrived just before you did stop in and say hi. I know, I'll take a free house, even if it is on an island that needs some cleaning up. Like, yes, please. A lot of work to get it fixed up. I'm feeling confident I'm up to the challenge. My bearings, see about getting myself some place to live and then jumping in to help out. Give me a deed so I can claim one of the abandoned buildings around town as my new home. As long as the bathroom works, right? Let's go get a house, yes. Where am I storing it? That's a good point. I don't know. I just have hammer space, I guess. It's in my fluffy fur. Don't worry about it. Pokey and Sammy. So Pokey is the lizard and Sammy is the cat. Okay. Oh, okay, so we've got this house. It'd be nice to have a house that's in the center of town here. Oh, it's a big pile of rubble in front of this one. Gather. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just picked up some cans. Already working. Okay, so I see a few options. I think I see Sammy. Oh, pick up what? What was it? Oh, the rocks. Pick up the rocks. Sure, why not? And pick up sticks. Already working hard or hardly working? Yeah, something like that. I mean, you know how it is. When you're out for a walk and you see a cool stick, you gotta pick up the stick. Kitty! Oh my gosh! His voice is even cuter! Want to see some shells? Oh, there might be some shells. I think there might be. Hello, you're new. Sammy, I'm pretty new here too. My name is Eli. I was starting to think I'd gotten tricked into moving here. Well, I mean, maybe. But if so, then we both got tricked. Tropical paradise. Someone who's got it all figured out. Yeah, sure. Only he's nice. Back so soon. Why does he look like that? Who's like nice, you know? I figure you're super busy, and the sooner you help Copperbottom get the workshop working, the better. Move into a real house. Beach life is so sandy. Get the clothes the right way. I mean, I came with some clothes, but I wanted to see my fur patterns and all that, you know? Stick. Stick, 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 stick. Ooh. Oh, I need a shovel for that, dang it. Okay. Oh. He said oil can. Uh-oh. Oh goodness, looky, we can swim! Oh, this is cool. I had forgotten how awesome it looks underwater. Okay, we'll go for a swim again later, but first, where else we gotta go? Let's have the classic game bag of holding. Oh, yep. A sea dragon. I know, right? Oh, what? Blueprint unlocked. Tin can? There's a blueprint for making a tin can? Well, okay then. Yeah. See, I've got all kinds of stuff already, and I'm just kind of like... It's just around, you know? I just pull it out of my pocket. My, non-existent pocket. Oh, the music in this game is a vibe. Oh yeah, that's true. It was tracking every time I picked up a tin can. Interesting. I wonder why you would need to build a tin can. Guess we'll find out. I have played this game before, but only a little bit, so I've been meaning to get back into it. Okay, there's a couple of other house options here. Oh, this is pretty. I don't mind that at all. I kind of feel like this is like one of those communities where you don't exactly know where everything is, but it's small enough that you can kind of find whatever you need eventually. I'm a vibe? Well, thanks, I try. Nice use of umbrellas. Yeah. Can I walk on them? Oh, I can! That's so cool! Oh, I could be on one of the upper levels even. Wow, literally nobody lives here. Except for me, Sammy, I guess Pokey. The shark captain, I already forgot his name. And Renard. Pokey, come here, I need to talk to you! Don't you know it's rude to butt your nose into somebody else's business? Who are you anyways? Oh my goodness. She is a bit of a spitfire, isn't she? None of your concern. No, I won't say that. Hi, my name's Eli. Oh, that new sailor man? You're not what I expected. I always heard sailors were supposed to be tough and capable looking. Nice. Just about the only adult on this whole island. Please don't let me keep you from a busy day of picking up every random piece of trash you see. Hey, don't leave. Come to gloat that I'm still living in a tent down by the ocean? I plan on moving out of that tent as soon as possible. Look at that little face. Well, who wants to be an adult anyway, am I right? Seriously though, that little, like, cat mouth smirk of hers. So smug looking, yes. Okay, fine. Yeah, you just sit there. Hey, hey, what you doing? 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 Okay, bye. I did find a shell, Mayara. Found one so far. You'd think there'd be more. Oh, here's one. Another shell. I like shells. A starfish? Okay. Oh, this one's beachfront property. What kind was it? It was, I got a white shell, a red shell, and a starfish. Oh my goodness. How am I gonna pick? Because it would be cool to live on the beach. I know, yeah. It would be cool to live on the beach, but it would also be farther away from everything else. A hurricane doesn't come. Yeah. There is that to be worried about. Dun 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 dun. Oh. Sammy's checking out the properties too. I better get a move on before he nabs the best one. Yeah, that's true. See, and I don't mind the look of, like, being in this kind of, like, central area too. Might pick one of these because the beach isn't too far from here anyway. Also, I know that this is going to be like the workshop area, so that would be nice to be close to that. There wasn't any... There's Sammy's tent, but other than that, there wasn't any buildings over here anyway, so... Yeah, I think one of those in that town square kind of place is probably the best bet for me. Okay, so the real question is, which one? Oh, there's Renard's shop. Do I want to live next to his shop? Do I want him as a neighbor? He seems okay-ish. There's also these. You know what? I think I liked these ones over here. I'm gonna choose... So indecisive, I know. I'm gonna choose this one right here, I believe. Yes, this is the one. Hey, Scarbo! When do I plan on doing a J-Lark stream again? I'm not sure. It might be a little while, because I want to give my new... Like, I want to give this channel a good shake for the first while here. This is kind of my new pet project, and I want to really dedicate myself to it as much as possible. For now, at least. But how's your day been, Scarbo? It's good to see you. Thanks for making it in. And this is, like... Oh, donation box. Oh, that's right. Okay. The perfect spot for my new home, but it's going to need a little work before it's ready for me to move in. Fill the box that appeared with some resources. That's right. I remember this. Okay. Okay, so we need another rock. Got enough sticks. More rocks. He's alright. Every day you work on your novella version. Yeah, feel free to tell chat about the novella that you're writing. Scarbo is working on a really cute story that is ABDL themed. My mouth noodles are crazy. Oh, gotta get going, Master Lupus. Okay, have a great evening. Thank you again for stopping by, and thank you for the follow. We only need 4 more followers. For our first goal, that is. Yes, nine pup, nine. You know, sometimes I look around at, like, the way Critter Cove is right now, and it makes me wonder, like, what happened? Like, clearly... Like, you see, like, the smashed beach chairs, and, like, oh my goodness. Is that... There's another island over there? I wonder if we can reach it. Not right now, but... God, I'm really curious. Yeah, what did happen? I'm very curious if it goes into detail regarding that, or if it's just, well, here's this junky island, fix it up. Yeah, so true to form, so Scarbo is a musician, and he wrote his story in musical form before prose, and I think that's really special. And I even helped do some of the voices, so we did a recording, just like a rough, kind of like a rough draft, a rough demo of the musical, with me playing at, oh shoot, I've forgotten which one was which. There's Remy, and... I apologize, Scarbo, I've forgotten their names. And remind me which one was me, because one of them is a tenor and the other one's a bass. Yeah, Theramastus, or Remy for short, is the Minotaur. That's right. And that was the one that you voiced in the demo, because he's got a very low voice. Scarbo Sheep is very talented, yes. But so are you, Fi. Yay, we've got a trunk. Got 2 trunks. Okay, so... how do we... I guess we'll put some stuff in here for now that we don't need right now. Oh, used in crafting. No, probably not necessary just yet. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. Only play bass as a hobby. Well, that's fine too. It's great to have creative hobbies. Oh, he's waving at me again. They never come well furnished. Yep. Free of charge. Let's call it a down payment on future services rendered. Capital. Place it in your house, of course. This is your space and you can decorate it however you like. Basets are based. That's right. Your contents seem to be connected together. Yeah, that's just how things work in this world. Part 2, which did not show up in the musical yet, is about Remy going public about using diapers, whereas Cal transitions to 24/7 diaper usage and joins an ABDL community. Cal is really worried about social reactions, and Remy is too strict about what's right and wrong. Yeah. Science magic, just another one of life's unexplained mysteries. Yeah, it's cute how the two characters in Scarbo's musical, like, encourage each other in different ways. And, like, oh, it's gonna take me some time to... Wait, where did it go? Cal, that's right. So the character that I voiced is Cal. Cal and Remy... So Cal is the one who was already in diapers, and Remy was the one who was wetting the bed, and didn't really realize that wearing diapers as an adult was an option. But then Cal told Remy about how he's ABDL and basically just wears them because he enjoys them. Not because he necessarily has a medical need for them. He just enjoys wearing them. And it kind of like... It's what starts the conversation that makes Remy realize that he could maybe use them. And so it's really cool how, like, two friends, like, were willing to be open and vulnerable with each other, and it ended up helping them both. So it's a sweet story. Anyway. That's true. In the story, Cal used to have a medical need for them, and so he used them for a while, but then he just decided to keep on using them because he enjoyed them. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Da, 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 da. Alright, so I'm gonna put this one elsewhere. So we only need one in here. Yay, I put my chair. I can't move the camera while I'm in the chair. Oh, it's a candle. Wait. Oh, okay, that's how that works. Well, Cal is short for... what's it short for again? Calagites, or Calagites. Yeah, California. That's right. Oops. Oh, sun setting. We're gonna get a beach sunset. What can old anchor do for ye? Terror whale? That doesn't sound very fun. Great one-eyed whale? You've been whale flopped. Well, I guess it's good that you can be friends even though he destroyed your boat. Let me see. What else? Talk to Reynard again? Reynard's got you covered. Stop by today, experience discount products at quality prices. And by all, it's implied that only some of your shopping needs will be covered. Because advertisers are allowed to exaggerate. Critter Cove is now almost rat-free, says local harbor master. Oh, yep, I checked the bulletin. Thanks, Anchor. Afterwards, found out the names Cal and Remy together isn't as unique as I thought. Had the two characters named that, but the spelling of Remy was different. Full names were different. Nah, yeah, I mean... each story is different, even if they might have similar or even the same character names. Oh! There you are again. Never seems like there's enough hours in the day. That's, yeah, that's a mood. Oh, Copperbottom. He was the one who was, like, stuck on the beach. You need this oil can when you find him. Just give him a squirt or two and he'll be 100% again. He's way behind on getting the workshop fixed. Yeah. Okay, Copperbottom. My name is Dragonbottom. I mean... I jump over... Oh, wow! I can jump right over that wall. Up. Okay, remember seeing him this way. Yep, there he is. Pick up what? A stick. I have a stick. Reynard, hurry. Squirt, 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 squirt. Oh goodness, don't call me a meat person. Since your meat brain does not perform at optimum efficiency. Oh. Yeah, no worries, Scarbo. What do you mean, meat person? Are you not a person made of meat substances? This unit did not mean to offend. Oh, well, no offense taken, I guess. Traditional to supply a gift to show gratitude for assistance. Yes. Fleshy hands, inadequate for ripping metal apart. Make a wrench. Oh yes. That's right, I do remember needing a wrench for a lot of things. Stop calling me a meat person. If anything, I'm a meat dragon. Okay. Open the crafting menu, select the item to craft. Okay, alright, exciting. It just throws it in the air. Basic wrench. Oh, I've already got plenty to make one. And poof! Wrench acquired. Fuck it. That's right, now I can take stuff apart. It's nighttime. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's nice. They totally didn't have to do that, but they did. Oh, look at that chat. It matches our background. Oh, look at that. I just want to like lie down and do some stargazing. Anchor really wants to talk to me though. And the stars move across the sky. Yes, I love this. I'm just gonna be a night owl and do everything at night so I can see the stars. Excuse me. Music didn't used to exist. It is nice. Eli moment. Yeah, it is an Eli moment, isn't it? And related to the story that we're gonna tell in a little bit here. So, yeah. Well, Anchor's been doing some thinking with his old shark brain. You're not much of a sea captain if you ain't got a ship. Cartilage ain't what it used to be, and I can't be trekking all over this island looking for parts. In order for Anchor to build you a fine craft, you're gonna need 3 things. So we need a hull, we need an engine, a lantern post. Aye aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye aye, Captain. Oh, who lives on an island in the middle of the sea? Eli Floofderg. adorable purple and cyan is he? Eli Floofderg. You stargazing too? Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. I bet that's a constellation of some kind. It's a land shark. Floofderg must be a canon name. You don't have cyan. You can just do like light blue. Very, very light blue. Also, if you're up for it, it's totally up to you, but you can like gently mix light, like very, very light blue, and then just a teeny bit of green. Not much. You don't want to go heavy on the green. And it's probably better with like colored pencils than crayons. It depends on what you're using. But anyway, that's just a tip. It's just Eli. Yes, it's just me. I almost peed my pants. Well, that's why we wear diapers, right? And please don't tell Anchor I'm afraid of sharks. We have a fix for that, Sammy. Well, it's been a great day. I get to see the stars. That's always a great day. That looks like a guy who has it all together. Sammy, that guy is giving life the biggest fist bump. And that's what life is all about, isn't it? Fist bumping life until life fist bumps you back, Whiskers. I like him. He's nice. Well, what else was I gonna do? Hi, Copper Bottom. Stop calling me a meat person. If you attempt to chop wood with fleshy hands, they will probably fall off. Yes, I don't want my fleshy meat person hands to fall off. Artificial chopping limb. Yes, please. Don't fall under the temptation to chop your fellow citizens. This will void their warranty. Oh no. And we can't just take them back to the store and buy a new one? Oh. Read the blueprint and throw it away. Didn't I get another blueprint? Like the tin can blueprint? Or am I remembering something else? I don't know. Anyway, the axe. Oh, we already have the stuff for it. Good. Icky pill time. No! Be sure to drink something yummy with it, Fi. Now you have Twitch open on Ubuntu. Nice. Okay, let's chop these down. Oh, one swing. I'm a strong dragon. There we go. Oops. Sorry, Copper Bottom. Additional resources needed to finish the construction. Procure missing resources. Some resources are located under the shutter. Water. That's okay. I like to swim. your, your meat skin is impervious to rust. I'm sorry, but the way Copper Bottom describes people makes me uncomfy. Oh, unless you run out of air, then you will expire. This unit recommends you avoid that. Thank you for the recommendation. Required supplies should be easy to locate. Wood and stone can be picked off the ground. Obvious oversight in design. Resource Finder Knowledge, a tool that scans nearby areas and displays resources on Meat Person maps. Sunken workshop nearby with the information required. Okay, so how much do we need? Okay, so we need 3 more wood and 3 more metal. Should be easy enough. There, we already got the wood. What? Oh. Hey, Eli, you're just who I was hoping to run into. I found something unusual on the beach and immediately thought of you. Starting this month, I'm using yet another laptop as your true portable laptop. Oh, is that the one that Ubuntu is on? It's a bottle. I'm pretty sure it's got something inside it. There's no way I'm touching that thing. Who knows where it's been? Touching everything with your dirty little hands. Follow me and I'll show you right where it is. Like, whatever. Okay, Avril Lavigne. Like, so whatever. Pronouncing Ubuntu correctly. I say Ubuntu a lot, but Ubuntu is actually funner to say, so, you know. You just couldn't bear to pick it up, huh? It's a treasure map? Ooh. Okay. Genuine treasure map. I bet if you follow it, you'll find something cool. That's how treasure maps work, you know. So simple, even you can do it. Thanks, Pokey. Don't look at me. Do I look like I'm made of shovels or something? Go try Anchor. There's probably no one on this whole island who's dug more treasure than that old shark. I did my good deed for the day. Later, chumpers. She's a gem. Requires shovel. Okay, yep. There's a few more things. I got 2 wood out of that. Oh, and some resin. Oh, berries. Blushberry seed. Does it make you blush when you eat it? Or only when you get it smeared all over your cheeks? Oh, there's a barrel blueprint too. Eat the blushberry seeds. Yep, that's why I blush. Okay, I need some metal, though. Where's the metal? There's some. Oh, do I have enough now? No, don't chop the donation box. Oh, no, I need 2 more metal. Oh, rubber tire. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, there's 1 metal. 1 more. 1 more. Come on. Come on. Oh, so close. Okay, well, let's see what else we got. Oh, there we go. We got the last metal. Chop down the fence, too? Why not, I guess. Let's just start everything from scratch, right? Oh, I guess I'm getting low on energy, huh? Metal. Donate. Instant scaffolding. You think you did it, Fi? Yay! So we'll now finish construction of the workshop. Return later when it's completed. Okay. Robot at work. Oh, wow. Oh, oh, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. How do I take a screenshot? There we go. Although I kind of look like I... Do I look menacing holding this axe? Oh, wait, no, let me... Okay, I gotta find the right angle so that copper bottom isn't... There we go. Oh, that's just so cool looking. There we go. That's gonna be my new wallpaper. There, yeah. Well, I'll keep the one. the axe murderer dragon. Grr. But now I've got that one where I'm just like looking up in the sky. Oh, that's so good. I think I'm gonna like this game, you guys. They did not have to do that, but they did. Somebody spent the time to make this night sky so beautiful. I'm super impressed. Now I'm completely out of energy now. Okay. That means it's bedtime. Bedtime for this EP dragon. And it's, let's see. Probably about time for story time, actually. So, let's go in here. Short nap, long nap, sleep until morning? What does a long nap get me? Looks like a... Oh! Oh, snuggly. I need a screenshot of that too. Snuggly dragon. Alright. See, it looks like a long nap replenishes all of my strength, so... Okay. Oh, that was so fun. Oh, that was great. Thanks for letting me, thanks for indulging me in that. That was super fun. Well, so we're gonna quit that. And there we go. Yeah, okay, so if you give me just a few minutes to get things ready, I'm gonna have a quick drink. Oh, he put art on Telegram for me. Thank you, Fi. I will be sure to check that out. And so yeah, I'm gonna take a quick drink. I'm going to go potty, and get my story ready. So we'll be back for story time in about 5 minutes. Okay? I'll see you then. everybody. All right, we are ready. We can go potty and diapers, that's true. And you can cheer the channel. Thank you for using the Gigantify feature. Oh, let me update the stream category. There's not really a storytelling category, so just using just chatting. Okay. Hi again, Mayara. It is story time. So everybody gather around, grab your favorite blankie, and a plush or two. Get something to drink. A snack, as long as it's not too noisy. I'm going to repeat the same story that I told on Monday. Because, yeah, I just wanted the chance to tell that one again because it's a really special story to me. And then the next one we tell will be a new one. Oh, wait, before I do that, let me check something. Oh, it worked. Oh, good. Okay. Just a little message in chat. All right, here we go. One more little drink. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a baby dragon who lived on a silvery comet of ice that flew among the stars. He lived there with his mother, and even though their comet was small, and even though the only things the baby dragon had were his passy, his bottle, his diaper, and his blankie, he was happy. Every day, he would gaze up into the sky with wonder. And every night, he would snuggle up next to his mother, safe and warm. As the baby dragon grew, he started to babble as little ones do. And soon enough, the sounds began to come together until one day he said his very first word. Star, he said, reaching his little paw up towards one of the twinkling lights in the sky. That's right, his mother cooed. It is a star. Soon he learned more words. And those words began to form questions. Mommy, he asked one day, what is that? He asked, pointing above him. Why, that's a star, my little one. But I thought that was a star, he said, pointing towards another twinkling light. They both are, his mother said. And so is that one, and so is that one. In fact, most of the lights you see up in the sky are stars. The baby dragon's eyes widened in awe. How many stars are there, Mommy? He asked eagerly. Well, his mother said with a smile, why don't you try counting them? And so he did try. He counted as many of the sparkling lights as he could. But by the time he got to 11:9, his eyelids started to droop. And when he passed 80:13, they were almost shut. Not long after that, he was snoozing peacefully. The baby dragon kept learning and growing. One day,
he spotted a new light in the sky. It was larger and rounder. "Mommy, look! Another star!" he said, pointing to it eagerly. "That, little one," his mother said, "is a planet." "It's not a star?" he asked curiously. "No, it's something different, but something wonderful. Planets come in many sizes and colors, and some of them are solid enough to walk on, like our comet, only much, much larger, large enough for many creatures to live on." That night, his mother told him about some of the things that could be found on planets. She told him about rocks and dirt. She told him about mountains and valleys. She told him about clouds and geysers. When she had finished, the baby dragon could hardly sleep. His mind was full of excitement at the thought of all the beautiful worlds there might be. And when he finally did drift to sleep, he dreamed of visiting them. Then, one day, the baby dragon said, "Mommy, I want to visit the planets. Can I please go? Please, Mommy, can I?" "That sounds like it would be an amazing trip," his mother said. "But how would you feed yourself?" she asked. The baby dragon said, "When I'm hungry, I'll drink from my bottle." His mother nodded thoughtfully. Then she asked, "How will you stay warm?" The baby dragon said, "When I'm cold, I'll wrap myself in my blankie." His mother thought some more. Then she asked, "How will you keep from getting lonely?" The baby dragon said, "When I'm lonely, I'll suck on my passy and go to sleep and dream that I'm with you." His mother smiled warmly. Then she asked, "But my dear one, how will you travel to the planets?" The baby dragon thought. He sat down and furrowed his brow. He crinkled the edge of his diaper in concentration. At long last, he said, "I don't know, Mommy. How can I travel to visit the planets?" His mother nuzzled him and said, "You are ready, my dear one. All you need is a gentle push." The day came that the baby dragon was ready to depart on his journey. His bottle was full, his diaper was clean, his blankie was held tightly in one arm, and his passy was around his neck. He hugged his mother, and she curled around him in a long, warm embrace. "Thank you for letting me visit the planets, Mommy," the baby dragon said. "But I know I will miss you while I'm away." "Do not worry, my dear little one," his mother said, her eyes sparkling with loving tears. "I will see you again at the end of your journey." She kissed him gently on the cheek, nuzzled him on the forehead, and then he was ready to go. The baby dragon stood on the edge of their icy comet, and then his mother opened her mouth and the inside glowed. She bent down and breathed against the surface of the comet, and it began to crack. The crack grew wider and wider, until soon their comet had split in two. Then his mother gripped the edge of the crack and gave his half a mighty shove, and he began to drift. "Goodbye, Mommy," he called as the distance between them grew. "Goodbye, my little one," she called back. "Remember, I will see you again." He waved to her and wiped away a single tear. Then, turning in the direction his own tiny comet was flying, he looked forward to the start of his journey. The baby dragon stood at the edge of his tiny comet and stared in amazement. One of the little lights he had seen in the sky was no longer so little. Much of the sky was now full of a big gray and brown something. This must be one of the planets. The surface was covered with dust and full of big holes. And he thought it had what his mother had called mountains. He thought for sure that if he sat at the top of one, he would be able to see the whole thing. All too soon, this first planet began to recede, and before long, he was leaving it behind. He waved to it, calling out, "Goodbye, my first planet. Maybe I'll visit you again someday." He shivered a little bit. It was colder out here, away from his mother's warmth. But he sat down with his legs crossed, wrapped himself up in his blanket, and soon began to feel cozy once more. Sometime after that, he saw a big blue dot before him. As he neared it, it too began to fill the sky. It was another planet, but this one was much, much bigger, and it was a beautiful, deep, dark blue. The surface looked soft and striped, as if it were made out of the same thing as the tail of his comet. He thought for sure that if he jumped into it, he would sink right through, and then he would turn as dark blue as the planet itself. All too soon, this planet also began to pass him by. Once it was behind him, he waved to it, calling out, "Goodbye, big blue planet. Thank you for showing me your beautiful hue." His tummy rumbled a little bit. Usually his mother would have fed him by now, but he found his bottle and drank from it, and soon his tummy began to feel full. As he was finishing his bottle, the baby dragon glanced back into the sky. When he did, his mouth fell open as he saw another planet. This one was the prettiest of all. It was large and so bright, and most amazing of all, there were shimmering bands that circled the middle of the planet like glowing rings of light. He thought for sure that if he sat on the surface of that planet, he could stare at those glowing rings all day. All too soon, this planet became a sparkling gem in the distance. He waved to it, calling out, "Goodbye, shining ringed planet. I think you must be the prettiest one of all. Don't you think so, Mommy?" He looked behind him, and then he remembered that his mother was not there with him. His face fell, and for a moment, the little baby dragon began to feel sad that she wasn't there with him, and lonely without her comforting presence. But then he felt for the passy around his neck. He picked it up and put it in his mouth. After sucking on it, he began to feel a little bit better. He curled up and felt his eyes begin to close. A minute later, he was napping and dreaming that his mother was right beside him, sharing in the wonderful adventure he was having. The little dragon awoke from his sleep to see another planet beginning to fill the sky. He had seen some amazing, beautiful things, but this one was the most unique of them all. The surface was covered with blue, but also had large areas of green and brown. It also had wispy swirls of white spread across it. The closer his little comet got, the more detail he could see. And it seemed there was so much to see, so much to explore, so much to learn. Of all the planets he had seen so far, this was the one he longed to visit most of all, instead of merely flying past. Just as he thought this, he realized that the planet was still growing larger, and larger, and larger. He was getting closer, and closer, and closer. He wasn't passing it. He was going down to touch the surface. He stared in delight and wonder as the planet's colorful landscape filled his vision. He began to feel wind blowing past, ruffling his fur and rushing in his ears. Soft wisps of white began to flow past him, and for a moment all he could see was a soft white glow. Then, just as suddenly, it cleared away, and he could see even more of the surface. The vast stretch of blue flowed and rippled next to a tall outcropping of green. His little comet began to glow, and he suddenly realized that it was growing smaller. And the tail of vapor behind it was growing longer. The comet shrunk beneath his feet more and more until all that was left was a small chunk of ice, and then even that vanished into a puff of steam, leaving the dragon floating through the sky all on his own. For a moment, he thought he would fall, but that's when he felt something new, something tugging at his back, right between his shoulders. He chanced to look behind him, and he saw large, white, feathery wings sprouting from his shoulders. He'd never known he could grow wings. He giggled delightedly as his wings carried him gently through the air. Even though his wings were brand new to him, the little dragon felt as though they already knew what to do to carry him gently to the surface. Soon, his feet touched down. When they did, he immediately gasped and giggled. The ground was covered with something green and soft that tickled the bottoms of his feet. He knelt down and brushed his hand over it. It was cool, but not near as cold as his comet had been. He laid down on it. It felt so wonderful. He rolled over onto his belly and buried his face in it. It smelled fresh and sweet, but it also tickled the inside of his nose. He sneezed, achoo! And then he giggled some more. "Dear one." His ears perked up as he heard a voice that he instantly recognized. "Mommy!" he called, scrambling back to his feet. And there she was, landing gracefully, just a few feet behind him. "Mommy, you're here! You're here!" he cried as he rushed towards her. "Just like you said! Just like you said!" "Oh, my dear one," she said lovingly as he fell into her arms. "Yes, I'm here. I was never far. I simply gave you the space to make your own way." Wiping joyful tears from his eyes, he said, "It was wonderful, Mommy. I saw so many beautiful things." "Yes," his mother agreed, You've traveled so far and learned so much. And just look at the dragon you've grown into." To his surprise, he realized she was right. He was now tall enough to look directly into her eyes. He fingered the white, feathery wings that had sprouted from his back, and he ran a paw through the thick fur that had grown all along his back and tail. "I have grown," he said, "but I still feel like a baby dragon," he said. He still wore his diaper, he still had his bottle and passy, and he still clutched his blankie. His mother smiled and said, "You will always be my little baby dragon. You've grown so much in body and mind, but you don't need to give up the things that you truly love. Keep them as you go out into the world and find new things." He looked at her in surprise. Then he looked behind him at the new and inspiring vista of the planet they now stood on. "You mean this world?" he asked, turning back to her. She nodded. "This is our home now," she said with a smile. "And it's up to you to let your curiosity lead you to learn all you can, and to let your kindness lead you to be a light to all that you meet." The little dragon hopped up and down in excitement. "Yes, Mommy, I want to. I want to. But how do I do that?" he asked. His mother smiled warmly. "You start by simply being you." The end. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the story. For those of you who heard it the first time, I hope you enjoyed it just as much the second time. Oh, thank you, Mayara. How do I unpin this? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Base, Jackal. And Fi, thanks so much for being here. I know, isn't this music great? I love how it kind of like fades a little bit at different points, and it kind of like, it worked really well. Oh, you guys, I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. And I know that it's, you know, my streaming journey only just barely started, but I'm really glad that you're here with me on this adventure of mine. Eli still wears diapers, that's right. And his mommy's okay with that. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, and thank you for your support and your encouragement. And I hope you all have a good night. Let's see. You thought it was fun to hear 8013? That's true. I remember hearing something about that and how French handles numbers. Let's see who we can raid before we leave. For those who want to end on a nice, gentle, soothing note, feel free to raid and run, or you can even skip the raid if you want to. But I always like to end the night with a raid to spread some love, spread some support and encouragement to our fellow little streamers. So let's go ahead. Ooh, Midnight Nova is playing a game called Star Rupture. I don't know what game that is, so... but it has star in the name, so let's go ahead and raid them. There we go. So we're gonna go raid Midnight Nova. I'll say hi to them. And that'll be it for tonight. I'll just leave you with a gentle fade out, and then we'll raid. Let's see, here we go. So the next stream will be 1 week from now. I only stream first and third Mondays. So yeah, the next stream will be 1 week from today, and we'll have a brand new bedtime story then. You're welcome, Base Jackal. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Fi. Thank you, Scarbo. Thank you, Mayara. Thank you, everybody who came. Appreciate you all so much. Bye-bye.